Have you ever stopped to think about how intimacy, something so universal, can still feel like such an individual experience? What sparks desire for one person may not even register with another. In today's video, we're diving deep into the hidden dimensions of sexual pleasure, exploring how attraction works beneath the surface, and uncovering why understanding your partner on a deeper level can completely redefine your intimate connection. We'll explore the subtle intricacies of pleasure, from those lesser-known spots that can make all the difference to why a woman's desires can shift through different stages of her life. For instance, did you know that women can experience orgasms that last anywhere from a few seconds to more than a minute? Or that a significant percentage of women may never have had an orgasm? These fascinating facts are just the beginning of understanding the complex nature of intimacy. But it's not all about the physical side of things. The true art of intimacy lies in the small, often overlooked details, whether it's a well-timed compliment, the power of scent, or how an open conversation can unlock emotional connection. The key to deepening your relationship may be as simple as adjusting how you communicate, touch, or respond to those subtle emotional signals. By the end of this video, you'll be equipped with fresh insights that can enrich your relationships, grounded in empathy, curiosity, and the shared joy of connection. If this sounds intriguing, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so you never miss out on more content that challenges how we think about relationships and pleasure. Your support means the world to me, and if this video resonates with you, please share it with others who could benefit from these insights. We've all heard about the famous G-spot, a term often associated with intense pleasure. However, the truth behind intimacy is much more intricate and personal than any one myth. Not every woman experiences pleasure the same way, and what works for one person may not be effective for another. For some, discovering these sensitive areas is a quick and easy process, while for others, it may be a more gradual journey of self-awareness and mutual exploration. This diversity is what makes intimacy so special. It requires sensitivity beyond basic techniques. To truly understand and appreciate your partner's preferences, it requires patience, respect, and curiosity, qualities that allow a deeper connection, turning simple physical closeness into a more meaningful bond. Yet, the G-spot is just one element in the larger picture of sexual well-being. In addition to this area, there are other sensitive regions of the body that are often overlooked. One example is the neck, an area that, while seemingly simple, is often a source of great sensitivity. Research suggests that many women find the neck to be an especially sensitive part of their body. A gentle touch or a soft kiss on the neck can often elicit strong emotional and physical responses, heightening connection and desire. It's these subtle and tender gestures like a soft touch or a quiet, intimate moment that can make all the difference in creating a deeper bond. These are the kinds of actions that nurture emotional closeness, build anticipation, and strengthen trust in a relationship. When exploring the mysteries of pleasure, we also discover that sensitivity is not confined to one area. For example, the chest area, specifically, can hold its own unique sensitivity, and with careful attention, it can enhance emotional and physical closeness. The delicate balance of these sensations can foster a sense of connection and affection, enabling individuals to experience a deeper understanding and respect for one another. Intimacy is about more than just physical pleasure. It's about creating moments that bring both people closer emotionally and intellectually. Understanding each other's needs and embracing the vulnerability of these tender moments can lead to a more enriching, fulfilling experience for both individuals. It's in these nuanced, intimate gestures that we find the true power of connection. When we delve into the realm of human imagination, we uncover a fascinating layer of shared experiences and desires. One recurring theme often found in the fantasies of both men and women is the notion of intimate oral connection. For many, this act symbolizes a profound emotional and physical bond, one that requires not just presence but a heightened level of attention and understanding. Unlike many forms of intimacy, oral expression relies on a unique synchronicity. Each movement, each subtle touch, becomes a language of its own, spoken without words, yet understood on a visceral level. It's a dance of sensations, where one partner's actions reflect and respond to the other's pleasure in real time. But what makes this act so deeply meaningful? It goes beyond mere physicality. At its core, it's an exchange of trust, vulnerability, and genuine care. When approached with patience and an open heart, it fosters a connection that transcends the moment, leaving lasting impressions not only on the body but also on the spirit. So, what's the key to mastering this art of connection? The answer lies in the willingness to be fully present. By moving slowly and tuning in to the subtle cues, like changes in breathing or soft murmurs of appreciation, you create an atmosphere of closeness and shared discovery. Paying attention to these delicate responses transforms the experience into something deeply personal and unforgettable. For example, consider the power of attentiveness to seemingly minor gestures. A gentle touch, a slight change in rhythm, or even pausing to observe a partner's reaction can elevate the moment into something extraordinary. It's not about perfection or rigid techniques. It's about adaptability and a genuine desire to nurture mutual pleasure. This concept extends beyond physical connection. It teaches us the importance of being fully attuned to another person, fostering an environment of acceptance and understanding. Such a mindset can strengthen relationships, reminding us that intimacy is a journey of shared exploration rather than a destination. In the end, what makes these moments truly special isn't the act itself but the care and intention behind it. When you approach your partner with curiosity, respect, and tenderness, you create memories that linger long after the moment has passed. If you found this exploration thought-provoking or helpful, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment below and let me know you're still with me on this journey of discovery. The beauty of female orgasm lies in its astonishing diversity, a kaleidoscope of sensations that defies simple categorization. Unlike a brief and singular climax, a woman's orgasm can range from an electrifying 3 seconds to an intense, almost transcendent 51 seconds. Within this vast spectrum lies another intriguing phenomenon: female ejaculation, a mysterious and captivating aspect of sexual expression. Although often confused with squirting, this particular release is a distinct manifestation of pleasure, emphasizing the richness and complexity of female sexuality. It serves as a poignant reminder that every woman's experience is a personal, unique journey, defying any one-size-fits-all formula. Yet, the path to orgasm is not always straightforward. For many women, reaching this peak requires far more than penetration alone. Studies reveal that only 18% of women climax through penetration, leaving the majority reliant on additional forms of stimulation to achieve that elusive moment of bliss. Contrary to the romanticized depictions in popular culture that glorify deep, vigorous thrusts, many women actually prefer a gentler, more controlled rhythm. This allows for sustained focus on the G-spot and fosters a sense of connection without feeling overwhelmed. It's a tempo that encourages savoring each sensation, every subtle ripple of pleasure, rather than rushing toward a predefined endpoint. Unfortunately, the statistics tell a sobering story. Nearly 30% of women report regular difficulty reaching orgasm, and approximately 1 in 10 women have never experienced it. These figures underscore the importance of mindful and genuine exploration, where partners are attentive to each other's desires and needs. Interestingly, the emotional quality of a relationship plays a pivotal role in how easily a woman experiences pleasure. Research suggests that women in loving, stable relationships are more likely to climax compared to those in fleeting or less secure connections. Take, for example, the profound impact of seemingly simple gestures, a tender kiss as she drifts off to sleep or a gentle embrace upon waking. These moments, though small, deepen the emotional bond between partners, reinforcing feelings of safety and intimacy that extend far beyond physical touch. Moreover, the willingness to openly discuss desires and fantasies without fear of judgment or rejection can elevate a relationship to new levels of closeness. In these candid exchanges, partners move beyond merely sharing a bed to embarking on a shared journey of discovery. Each revelation becomes a thread that weaves a stronger, more resilient bond. Ultimately, communication proves to be the key that unlocks the door to deeper intimacy. When partners feel safe expressing their desires, sharing their dreams, and voicing their needs, They create an environment of mutual respect and understanding. It is in these conversations, sometimes tender, sometimes playful, but always vulnerable, that true intimacy blossoms. Imagine a couple sitting together late at night, illuminated by the soft glow of candlelight. They share stories, laughter, and unspoken truths, building a connection that transcends physicality. In these moments of trust and openness, their relationship transforms from mere coexistence into a profound partnership. This journey toward mutual fulfillment reminds us that intimacy is not a destination, but a continuous exploration. When both partners commit to understanding and uplifting one another, they create not just fleeting pleasure but enduring joy that enriches their lives in ways both profound and beautiful. Sexual intimacy is far more than a mere physical sensation. It's a profound emotional connection that weaves partners together in ways that words often fail to capture. Rooted in love, respect, and vulnerability, this journey invites couples to navigate the intricate landscape of each other's desires, forging a bond that is as emotionally fulfilling as it is physically joyful. At its heart, intimacy is a celebration of trust, patience, and genuine affection. When both partners approach each other with curiosity and openness, they transcend the mechanics of physical interaction, stepping into a shared realm of exploration that enriches both lives. This is no ordinary act. It is an evolving dance, a journey of deepening closeness marked by each touch, every whispered word, and every courageous act of vulnerability. Imagine a couple lost in the rhythm of their connection, where every gesture is an unspoken affirmation of care, a gentle caress on the arm, a soft kiss on the forehead, or simply holding hands in a moment of silence. These seemingly simple acts hold the power to transform relationships into something enduring and profoundly beautiful. Through understanding, patience, and a commitment to authentic connection, partners can create a love that grows stronger with each shared discovery, each moment of mutual satisfaction, and every expression of devotion. Yet, modern ideals of perfection often cast long shadows over self-worth, eroding confidence and impacting intimacy in ways that are deeply felt. Unrealistic expectations about body image can lead to feelings of inadequacy, creating emotional barriers that leave individuals feeling isolated or undeserving of love. But true intimacy begins not with perfection, but with acceptance, a recognition that the body is not merely a vessel but a source of sensitivity and pleasure deserving of care and respect. Take, for instance, the clitoris, a marvel of sensitivity and a powerful center of pleasure. Understanding its role and approaching it with gentle attention can transform the experience of intimacy, fostering a connection that feels deeply personal and attuned. Similarly, the chest, with its network of nerve endings, responds beautifully to thoughtful, deliberate touch. Slow, intentional movements here can create waves of connection, underscoring the importance of mindfulness and the art of savoring the moment. For men, even seemingly small considerations can have a big impact. Something as simple as keeping facial hair well-groomed can make intimate encounters more comfortable and enjoyable. While a beard may exude rugged charm, its rough texture can occasionally distract from the experience. A smooth, thoughtful appearance not only shows care, but also communicates a willingness to enhance the shared moment. In this way, intimacy becomes an act of empathy, a desire to make the experience as fulfilling for one's partner as it is for oneself. Ultimately, intimacy is not just about physical connection. It is an interplay of emotional presence, attentiveness, and mutual respect. Picture a couple who, in their private moments, take the time to truly see each other not as perfect beings, but as individuals with dreams, insecurities, and desires. They create a space where both can feel safe to express themselves fully, without fear of judgment. In doing so, they build a relationship that thrives on shared understanding and genuine affection. This mindful approach to intimacy reminds us that connection is not a destination but an ongoing journey. With each act of care, each moment of trust, and each shared expression of love, couples cultivate a bond that is not only passionate but also deeply sustaining, a testament to the transformative power of love in its most authentic form. The bed, often seen as a sanctuary of rest, transforms into a sacred space where bodies, hearts, and souls intertwine. It's a canvas for unity, a realm where physical connection merges seamlessly with emotional intimacy. A person's lifestyle, particularly their commitment to physical activity and overall health, plays a pivotal role in this dynamic. Physical well-being fosters endurance, flexibility, and vitality, empowering both partners to fully embrace intimacy with confidence and freedom. However, this isn't about achieving a flawless physique. Rather, it's about a dedication to health that radiates strength and self-assurance. Interestingly, research highlights that women are often drawn to men who actively engage in fitness, not because of chiseled abs or perfect form, but because their devotion to physical wellness exudes energy and a zest for life. This quiet allure reveals more than physicality. It speaks volumes about character, communicating a passion for living that many find irresistibly magnetic. Consider a man who dedicates his weekends to jogging in the park or cycling through scenic routes. His commitment isn't just about staying fit. It's a testament to his discipline and enthusiasm for embracing life's challenges. To his partner, these qualities may symbolize reliability and an adventurous spirit, both of which enrich the relationship beyond physical attraction. Despite the profound potential for connection, the reality is that 2 out of 3 people report dissatisfaction with their intimate lives. While every individual's experience is unique, common culprits often include a lack of communication and an unwillingness to explore new possibilities together. Openness is the foundation of intimacy, and embarking on new paths as a couple, such as experimenting with different positions or activities, can lead to shared discoveries that heighten closeness and joy. Take, for example, the classic 69 position. This pose, where both partners simultaneously give and receive pleasure, isn't just physically stimulating. It creates a sense of mutuality and fairness, fostering a shared cycle of connection. It's less about the mechanics and more about the balance of giving and receiving, an interplay that deepens emotional intimacy while enhancing physical sensations. Similarly, the doggy-style position, with the woman on her knees, offers its own unique appeal. For many men, it symbolizes not only a deeper level of physical connection, but also a sense of closeness that taps into primal instincts of bonding. Yet, beyond its physicality, this position, like all others, becomes truly meaningful when approached with trust and openness. It's about creating a safe space where both partners feel free to express their desires and vulnerabilities, cultivating a relationship rooted in respect and understanding. Imagine a couple who, after years together, decide to break away from routine and explore something new. Perhaps they set aside a weekend to attend a workshop on enhancing intimacy, or simply take time to have a candid conversation about their needs. Through this shared journey of curiosity and courage, they discover facets of each other they hadn't fully appreciated before, breathing new life into their bond. True intimacy, after all, transcends the physical. It's a dance of trust, a willingness to be vulnerable, and an eagerness to continuously learn and grow together. With every shared laugh, every whispered confession, and every act of mutual care, couples can turn their relationship into a masterpiece, one that evolves beautifully over time. Attraction is a mysterious force, intertwining biology and psychology in ways that often escape conscious awareness. A man's natural scent, for example, carries unique pheromones that can evoke a deeply instinctive response in women. This phenomenon operates almost below the surface, creating a primal sense of connection that defies explanation. However, this natural allure can be enhanced thoughtfully, with the right fragrance. A person can create a subtle yet powerful signature that leaves a lasting impression. This delicate balance of the natural and the refined becomes an unspoken language of attraction. Relationships, especially those that stand the test of time, often find strength in diversity. Couples who embrace differences, be it in personality or interests, infuse their bond with vitality and growth. Diversity in a relationship acts as a catalyst, encouraging both partners to continuously learn and adapt. It's this dynamic of shared exploration that keeps the connection alive, fostering resilience and a deeper emotional understanding. As we age, our experiences with intimacy and connection shift. often in ways we never anticipated. For many women, menopause brings about significant hormonal changes, which can redefine their perspective on intimacy. Instead of being a limitation, this stage can serve as a gateway to rediscovering new facets of oneself and one's relationships. For men and women alike, aging invites a reimagining of physical and emotional needs. These evolving desires challenge couples to approach their relationships with openness and compassion. Through mutual understanding, they can nurture their connection, transforming intimacy into a more profound expression of love and partnership. Ultimately, the journey of attraction and intimacy is an ever-evolving one. By embracing change with grace and curiosity, we create opportunities to deepen our relationships, finding joy not only in what we share today, but also in the endless potential of what's to come. Relationships, as they mature, demand a profound acknowledgement of change, a recognition that intimacy is not confined to the thrill of youth, but is instead a lifelong journey. This journey evolves with time, shaped by open communication and a willingness to embrace the unique beauty and excitement each stage of life brings. It is through these channels of understanding that couples grow and adapt together, transforming challenges into opportunities for deeper connection. Education about intimacy and the human body becomes a cornerstone in this evolution, playing a pivotal role in alleviating anxieties, fostering confidence, and strengthening the bond between partners. Knowledge equips individuals with a clearer understanding of their own bodies and those of their partners, turning potentially awkward moments into encounters marked by assurance and ease. For instance, understanding what brings pleasure or alleviates tension can redefine the dynamics of a relationship, shifting it from uncertainty to mutual fulfillment. This understanding paves the way for innovative methods of connection, enabling couples to navigate hurdles with grace and resilience. At its core, a fulfilling intimate relationship hinges on mutual commitment to recalibrate expectations, compromise when necessary, and prioritize each other's happiness. This journey involves creating a safe and supportive space where both partners feel empowered to voice their needs, boundaries, and vulnerabilities without fear of judgment. Imagine a couple candidly discussing their joys and discomforts, embracing the idea of compromise as a foundation for their shared growth. True intimacy is less about pursuing perfection and more about engaging in a dance of compassion, adaptability, and mutual support. When both partners willingly give, listen, and grow together, their relationship blossoms into a wellspring of strength, healing, and profound joy, a bond where each person feels valued, respected, and unconditionally loved. Sapiosexuality introduces a captivating dimension of attraction, a magnetic pull towards intellect, sharpness, and wit. For those who identify as sapiosexual, intelligence transcends a mere trait. It becomes an irresistible allure that eclipses physical appearances. Consider the electricity of a deeply stimulating conversation, one that sparks curiosity and fosters a connection that goes beyond superficial charm. Engaging in thought-provoking discussions, challenging perspectives, questioning beliefs, and expanding mutual understanding can ignite an exhilaration akin to physical intimacy. Intellectual closeness mirrors an intricate dance of ideas, a respectful and stimulating exchange that often evolves into a passionate bond. For sapiosexuals, intelligence is not just appealing, it is the language of love, a dynamic interplay of meaningful dialogues that open minds and create an extraordinary sense of connection. Like an embrace that lingers, these conversations have the power to deepen relationships, turning them into a celebration of intellect and passion intertwined. The common myth that a woman's vaginal sensitivity diminishes after multiple sexual experiences is one that has been passed down through generations. Yet it remains unfounded. This belief is rooted in misconceptions and fails to consider the true nature of human intimacy. In reality, vaginal sensitivity is not determined by the number of experiences, but by how engaged an individual is with their body and health. Conscious, positive approach to sexual health, one that emphasizes self-care, mutual respect, and open communication, can help maintain or even enhance sensitivity over time. Sexual sensitivity, rather than being diminished, is a fluid concept that grows and evolves with awareness and care. It's about the ability to explore one's desires, communicate needs clearly, and fully embrace the joy that intimacy can bring. Far from being a one-time event or destination, intimacy is a journey of self-discovery. Each encounter allows individuals to deepen their understanding of what brings them joy, satisfaction, and connection. As individuals grow more attuned to their personal preferences and boundaries, they become more equipped to connect with their partner in both physical and emotional ways. One particularly insightful approach to deepening emotional connection is the Keta method. This philosophy, rooted in mutual respect and emotional presence, encourages couples to shift their focus from the goal of orgasm to the journey of being together. It celebrates the quiet warmth of shared moments, such as gentle touches, tender gazes, and affectionate exchanges, elements that transform intimate experiences into something profoundly meaningful. This method encourages the appreciation of each touch, each smile, and each shared look, as these small moments carry deep significance. Through the Keta method, partners feel seen, valued, and cherished, allowing for a deeper, more profound connection. When practiced with intention, this approach turns everyday moments into lasting memories, making each interaction a testament to love, respect, and genuine affection. Intimacy, in this light, becomes an ongoing process of giving, receiving, and growing together. Additionally, self-care plays a crucial role in cultivating attraction. It's not just about physical appearance, but about nurturing a sense of self-respect and confidence. The subtle way in which self-care is integrated into a relationship communicates respect for oneself and one's partner, creating an environment where both individuals feel secure and valued. If you're still with me and finding these lessons helpful, please drop a comment with the word "toe" below to let me know you're here with me. Taking the time for self-care, in both mind and body, is not just important for our own well-being, but also strengthens our connections with those around us. Women are often drawn to men who take the time to care for themselves, whether it's through a fresh haircut, a neatly groomed beard, or simply a well-tailored outfit. These small acts of self-care go beyond just appearance. They are subtle gestures that communicate self-respect, a love for oneself, and a desire to present one's best self to the world. When a man invests time in his appearance and well-being, he sends a clear message. He values his health, takes pride in his look, and is mindful of the impression he leaves on others. It's not about vanity, but about self-love and how that love radiates outward, drawing others in with warmth and sincerity. This attention to detail can create a powerful aura of confidence. It's not necessarily about being the most physically attractive person in the room. Rather, it's the quiet assurance that comes with knowing and embracing who you are. That kind of self-assurance is magnetic, and it exudes a deep sense of inner strength that is undeniably appealing. It's this confidence, rooted in self-respect, that can be far more attractive than any external trait or trend. It's not about looking perfect, but about being comfortable and proud of one's own skin. When it comes to winning over a woman who is more reserved or hard to impress, subtlety can be one of a man's most powerful tools. There is a certain allure in being understated, in mastering the art of attraction without needing to rely on forcefulness or aggression. Approaching a woman with quiet strength, patience, and a bit of mystery can be far more captivating than loud, overly assertive behavior. This restrained approach shows that he respects her boundaries and is willing to give her space to explore her feelings, creating an air of anticipation and intrigue that can be utterly enchanting. Subtlety creates the perfect environment for a natural connection to grow, one that is founded on genuine care and interest. Rather than pressure or expectation, it allows her to feel valued, understood, and respected. In this space, she can feel free to open up at her own pace, and this sense of emotional safety can cultivate a bond that is both meaningful and lasting. The ability to give someone the room to breathe, to feel appreciated without the weight of expectation, speaks volumes about a man's emotional intelligence and maturity. Ultimately, it's not about grand gestures or loud declarations. It's about the quiet confidence that stems from taking care of oneself and respecting the other. This subtle approach to attraction, rooted in authenticity and self-love, can be far more effective than anything that might be forced or overly eager. It's a dance of understanding, respect, and patience, where both individuals can come together naturally, without pressure or pretension. Dreaming is a natural and enriching part of a healthy sexual relationship, providing a safe space where desires can be explored without judgment. Contrary to some misconceptions, engaging in fantasies doesn't necessarily mean the desire to act on them. In fact, these dreams offer a way to experience excitement, curiosity, and playfulness in a manner that deepens intimacy. Sharing these dreams with a partner can open new channels of communication, fostering trust and creating a connection that goes beyond everyday life. Fantasies serve as a reminder of the infinite potential for excitement in a relationship, bringing a sense of freshness, joy, and exploration that helps keep the relationship alive and vibrant. Maintaining passion in a long-term relationship doesn't require grand gestures or drastic changes. Often, it's the small, seemingly insignificant things that reignite passion and joy, like exploring a new position, creating a fresh environment, or turning an ordinary moment into something special. Newness, whether it's through trying new experiences or simply rediscovering each other, can breathe new life into a relationship, reminding both partners of the unique connection they share. It's these small adventures, no matter how minor, that foster intimacy and a sense of belonging, helping a relationship endure the tests of time. Self-love is a beautiful and complex emotion, often defined by three fundamental components: intimacy, passion, and commitment. These elements interact in countless ways to create different expressions of love. Some relationships are marked by fiery passion, while others have profound intimacy, and some thrive on steadfast commitment. Each combination of these elements forms a unique type of love, from the enchantment of a new relationship to the lasting loyalty of a lifelong partnership. Understanding these dynamics allows us to appreciate the diverse ways love can manifest, and helps us recognize the kind of connection we value and wish to nurture with a partner. Sexual arousal is also a deeply personal experience that can vary from person to person. Some people have an inherently strong libido, an expressive part of their personality that brings them joy and energy. This heightened sensitivity isn't something to be hidden or suppressed. It's a part of who they are, and should be celebrated as a beautiful aspect of their individuality. Embracing natural desires without shame or barriers encourages self-acceptance and creates a fuller, more genuine sexual life. Ultimately, the way we approach relationships is often influenced by our attachment style, which plays a significant role in how we connect with others. For some, attachment is secure, characterized by comfort with closeness and trust. Others may have an avoidant attachment style, feeling the need to maintain distance to avoid vulnerability. Some may experience anxious attachment, where they are deeply invested in the relationship, but struggle with insecurity and fear. Understanding our attachment style provides valuable insight into our needs, strengths, and areas for growth. It can alter how we communicate and connect with our partner, fostering greater empathy, understanding, and harmony. Recognizing and navigating our attachment style within the context of a relationship can deepen the bond, creating a foundation of empathy, mutual respect, compassion, and shared joy. Each of these insights, from the allure of intelligence to the importance of self-care and emotional connection, reflects the profound beauty and complexity of human relationships. At the core of it all is the desire to connect, to be seen, and to experience the wonder of love in its many forms. By understanding and nurturing these aspects of ourselves and our relationships, we can create connections that are not only lasting but truly fulfilling, enriching our lives with the love, passion, and joy that only deep connections can bring. Did you know that a fulfilling and vibrant sex life is not bound by age? As we journey through life, our capacity for intimacy only deepens, opening up new layers of sensation, connection, and self-exploration. Age often brings with it a newfound appreciation for subtle sensations, emotional bonds, and a wisdom that can transform intimacy into a soulful experience. Beyond the passing years, attraction and desire can intensify, enriched by the experiences we accumulate over time. One of the fascinating elements of attraction lies in our sense of smell, an incredibly powerful yet often overlooked force in human chemistry. Certain scents, whether from nature, pheromones, or personal fragrances, can trigger a profound sense of arousal. These smells connect directly to the limbic system of the brain, the part responsible for emotions and memory. The simple scent of a lover can evoke memories and feelings that transcend words, filling the space with a connection that is beyond the verbal. It is no surprise that scents like musk or vanilla are known to enhance attraction, as they tap into something primal within us. Attraction between people is a multifaceted phenomenon, involving psychological, emotional, and even unspoken elements. Sometimes, people find excitement in fantasies involving power dynamics or even aggression. While this may raise concerns, it is crucial to understand that fantasies do not necessarily equate to reality. These thoughts are often expressions of a need for release and exploration within the safe space of the mind. External factors also play a role in stimulating desire. For instance, climate significantly affects our mood and, indirectly, our sexual desire. In warmer seasons, when nature seems more alive, there is often a surge of natural energy that can enhance attraction. Sunshine boosts serotonin, lifting our mood and positively influencing desire, making summer a time of heightened intimacy for many. And let's not overlook the power of music, whose melodies and rhythms can deeply touch the soul, enhancing emotional bonds between partners and creating an environment of vulnerability and shared connection. In rare cases, some individuals may experience a phenomenon known as fading orgasm, where the body reaches orgasm without the accompanying pleasure. This intriguing phenomenon reminds us that human sexuality is a complex and delicate process, and pleasure is not always a straightforward path. The colors surrounding us also impact attraction and arousal. Red, known as the color of passion, has been shown to increase heart rate and stimulate desire. However, despite all the physical signals and stimuli, true sexual fulfillment often requires more than just physical connection. To achieve true satisfaction, a strong emotional and spiritual connection is essential. This deep bond elevates intimacy beyond the physical, transforming it into an extraordinarily fulfilling experience that touches every part of who we are. In this context, we realize that the complexity of human connection goes beyond simple attraction. While physicality plays a role, it is the emotional and spiritual ties that create lasting fulfillment. Age, far from diminishing desire, often brings deeper understanding, allowing us to explore intimacy in more profound ways. This evolving journey of connection, from sensory experiences like scent and sound to the deeper emotional resonance, is what makes intimacy so powerful and enduring. True satisfaction is found when we honor the full spectrum of human connection, when we cultivate an intimacy that touches not only the body, but also the heart and soul. It's this balance between the physical and the emotional that allows us to experience the richness of intimacy at any stage of life. Age may bring a shift in perspective, but it does not limit our ability to experience passion. Instead, it enhances our capacity for connection, allowing us to savor the fullness of life and love in ways we may never have imagined before. By embracing this deeper understanding, we can continue to explore, connect, and grow, enriching both our relationships and our personal fulfillment. The journey of intimacy, however, is not always a smooth one. Many people struggle to feel excitement if they sense that they are being observed. This discomfort highlights a deep-seated need for privacy and safety in intimate moments, reminding us that each individual has their own preferences. Understanding and respecting these boundaries is crucial in building trust and fostering deeper connections. As men age, some face the stigma of erectile dysfunction, a condition that affects not only their self-esteem but also their relationships. However, there is hope in practices like yoga, which have been proven to improve circulation, boost energy levels, and enhance sexual performance. Through consistent practice, individuals can reconnect with their bodies, bringing about physical improvements and deepening their desire. Yoga, along with other mindful practices, emphasizes the importance of presence and self-awareness, qualities that can renew and revitalize intimate relationships. In today's digital age, New forms of intimacy have emerged, such as online sex. These can be beneficial or harmful, depending on the circumstances. When rooted in mutual respect, consent, and open communication, these interactions can offer a new way of connecting, especially for long-distance couples or those seeking emotional closeness. However, it is essential to recognize that nothing can replace the warmth and comfort of physical touch. A simple hug or caress carries a weight of emotional significance that digital communication cannot replicate. The absence of this contact can lead to emotional and sexual dissatisfaction, highlighting the irreplaceable value of human touch in an ever-changing world. Some couples are redefining the rules of relationships, opting for ethical non-monogamy and challenging traditional notions of exclusivity. For these couples, honesty, respect, and open communication become the foundation of a relationship that allows for personal growth and exploration without sacrificing the core connection between partners. This approach serves as a reminder that intimacy, in all its forms, is a personal journey shaped by individual values and mutual understanding. Even everyday items, like food, can have a seductive influence. Certain foods are known to stimulate or enhance sensory awareness, transforming a meal into a more intimate experience. Chocolate, oysters, and even spices can awaken our senses, creating a space for romance and connection. Food, in this sense, is more than sustenance. It becomes a pathway to deeper engagement and emotional exchange. Curiosity, too, is a lifelong companion on the journey of intimacy. Rather than diminishing with age, curiosity can expand, inviting us to explore new facets of ourselves and our relationships that we may have overlooked in our younger years. Especially after the age of 40, and more so after 50, there is an invitation to delve deeper into what truly brings us joy and satisfaction, free from the societal expectations and limitations that may have once bound us. Naturally, our bodies change over time. For men, erections may become slower or less firm, but this does not necessarily signal a loss. It is an opportunity to explore intimacy in new ways, emphasizing presence over haste, shifting the focus from performance to connection. This phase of life offers a chance to redefine what it means to be intimate, prioritizing emotional bonding and mindfulness over physical prowess. Ultimately, intimacy is not just about the physical act itself, it is about connection, trust, and the shared experiences that bind us. As we grow older, the potential for deeper, more meaningful relationships becomes more accessible, if we are open to exploring them with curiosity and a willingness to grow. Did you know that 97% of women consider a man's attention and care to be crucial when choosing a partner? Physical attraction alone is not enough to define what draws women in. Emotional and mental connections are just as important, if not more so. Studies have shown that when women fall deeply in love, their heartbeats can synchronize with their partners after just 2 minutes of eye contact. This is a powerful testament to how our bodies respond to emotional closeness. While certain physical positions, like the doggy-style position, are often cited as ways to help women reach orgasm, it's important to recognize that there are numerous paths to female pleasure beyond physical intimacy. Women are capable of experiencing various types of orgasm, including those triggered by sensitive areas like the nipples or other erogenous zones. Each type brings its own unique sensation, enriching the overall experience. In the quest for self-confidence, some men turn to techniques like manual exercises to lengthen their penis, with reports claiming results of up to 4 centimeters. When practiced carefully, these methods can help men feel more comfortable with their bodies. However, intimacy is far more than just physical attributes. Exploring each other's sensitive areas, trying new positions, and maintaining open communication create a fulfilling experience that transcends the physical form. But here's the key takeaway. True intimacy is about far more than just the physical. It's about the emotional connection and the deeper bond you form with another person. These connections can be just as, if not more, fulfilling than the physical aspects of a relationship. As we grow older and mature in our relationships, this deeper understanding of intimacy becomes even more apparent. Take, for example, a couple who's been together for years. Over time, They've learned that a simple touch or an honest conversation often leads to more emotional fulfillment than any physical encounter. They've realized that intimacy isn't just about getting there, in a physical sense, but about creating a shared space where both partners feel safe, respected, and deeply connected. It's fascinating to consider how much we, as humans, can evolve in our perceptions of intimacy. What once might have been seen as purely physical can evolve into something more intricate and meaningful with time. Whether it's emotional vulnerability, intellectual stimulation, or just shared moments of quiet presence, true intimacy finds its depth through mutual respect and connection. So, if you're still watching this and finding these insights valuable, please leave a comment with the number 3 below to let me know you're still here with me. Let's continue to explore these deeper connections, not just in relationships but in the way we connect with ourselves and the world around us. A woman's sexual desire is a fluid and dynamic force, constantly shifting due to a variety of factors such as emotions, hormonal fluctuations, and even life circumstances. Imagine the complexity of the female experience. It's like an orchestra where each instrument, be it mood, energy, or physical well-being, plays a part in the rhythm of desire. Did you know that women, on average, spend an entire year of their lives simply deciding what to wear? This seemingly trivial activity often reflects a much deeper longing to be seen, to be appreciated, to be noticed. It's a reminder that attraction is not only about external appearances, but about feeling truly valued. Women crave that acknowledgement, the kind that makes them feel respected and cherished beyond the superficial. When a woman locks eyes with you, there's a language in her gaze that transcends words. It's in the intensity, the softness, or the longing within her eyes. These silent messages often communicate far more than what can be articulated verbally. Recognizing these subtle cues opens a door to deeper connection. It's as if her eyes hold a world of untold stories. And to understand those stories is to build a bridge that connects your souls on a profound level. Imagine a moment when two people meet, exchanging a glance that says everything. No words necessary. It's moments like these that reveal the power of nonverbal intimacy. Approaching intimacy with an open heart, curiosity, and compassion can transform the experience into something far greater than physical connection alone. True intimacy is not confined to one fleeting moment or stage in life. It is the ongoing evolution of a relationship, a journey that deepens and expands as time goes on. Far from fading, the desire for connection continues to evolve, blooming anew with each passing year, creating a beautiful, ever-evolving tapestry of love, passion, and understanding. As we grow, so too does our ability to experience intimacy. It becomes less about fixed expectations and more about the joy of discovery, the willingness to explore new dimensions of each other's being. With each stage of life, intimacy takes on new forms. In the beginning, it might be driven by youthful energy and attraction, but over time, it matures into something more profound, marked by a deep emotional and intellectual bond. This is the beauty of long-term intimacy. It's not static, it grows and transforms, carrying with it the wisdom and understanding that come with shared experience. In every relationship, there's an unspoken dance of recognition and respect. For women, this dance often plays out in moments of camaraderie. When women come together, there's a warmth and energy in their interactions, a delicate blend of affection, admiration, and sometimes even rivalry. Compliments flow effortlessly. "You look stunning today," or "I love your sense of style." But beneath these kind words, there's an intricate layer of subtle judgment and comparison. These exchanges, while seemingly supportive, are also shaped by deeper currents of self-perception and competition. It's a reminder that even in friendship, the dynamics of comparison and evaluation are ever present. Take, for instance, a gathering of friends at a party. While they openly admire each other's outfits or achievements, there's an undercurrent of silent evaluation. Perhaps one friend's outfit receives more compliments than another's, and in that moment, there might be a fleeting sense of insecurity or even envy. These moments, though quiet and unspoken, highlight the constant balancing act of admiration and self-reflection that women navigate in social settings. It's a delicate dance of valuing others while also considering one's own worth. This subtle interplay is a reflection of how we, as human beings, continuously measure ourselves against those around us, even in the most supportive environments. At the core, intimacy is about honoring each other's essence, celebrating the changes, the growth, and the nuances that come with time. It's about embracing the shifts in attraction, the way our desires evolve, and finding joy in each stage of the journey. As we look deeper into these dynamics, we realize that intimacy isn't just about physical touch. It's about creating a space where vulnerability, authenticity, and mutual respect can thrive. The beauty lies in the shared experiences, the quiet moments of connection, and the understanding that grows with time. When we allow ourselves to explore intimacy with curiosity and an open heart, we unlock the true potential of human connection. We embrace not only the passion that comes with physical closeness, but also the deeper emotional bonds that sustain us through the years. Ultimately, intimacy is a dance, a beautiful, ever-evolving dance of understanding, growth, and mutual respect. By honoring each other's uniqueness and navigating the complexities of desire together, we create a bond that transcends the physical and becomes something far more profound, a lifelong connection that deepens with each passing year. Women possess a remarkable intuition, one that allows them to pick up on subtle undercurrents with extraordinary precision. They can often sense the truths that others miss, reading between the lines with an ability to decipher emotions, intentions, and hidden meanings. This sensitivity is not just an emotional response but a finely tuned awareness of their surroundings, every tone, every glance, every gesture. While women may avoid overt comparisons, they inherently measure their position in relation to others, often in the quietest corners of their minds. It is an internal barometer that influences their actions, even if they never voice it aloud. Decision-making for women is a more intricate process than it may appear on the surface. Unlike impulsive, sometimes snap decisions, women engage in thoughtful deliberation. Their choices reflect a deep consideration of not only the immediate effects, but also the long-term consequences on their lives and the lives of those they care about. This careful assessment is what makes their decisions so firm, rooted in both intellect and emotion. When they make a choice, it is made with clarity, strength, and unwavering conviction, propelled by an internal compass that guides them forward with purpose. There's an understated power in this approach to decision-making, one that blends intellect and intuition. Take, for example, a woman faced with a personal or professional dilemma. While many may rush to judgment, she pauses, reflecting on the broader picture, the intricate web of choices, and the impact each could have. This process doesn't just result in decisions. It fosters an understanding of herself and her world that is rich, nuanced, and deeply intentional. It's the way she aligns her heart with her head, forging a path that resonates with authenticity. When life's burdens weigh heavily on her, a woman finds comfort in sharing her truth. Speaking out becomes not just an act of communication but a release, a form of emotional cleansing that restores her sense of balance. It's in these moments that her vulnerability transforms into strength, allowing her to regain her center. Yet, there is another side to this emotional spectrum, a moment when silence speaks volumes. An unusual quiet from a woman often signals more than just a lack of words. It's an indicator of something deeper, a reflection of unresolved emotions or a period of inner reevaluation. In these silent moments, she is not passive. Rather, she is recalibrating, considering her emotional needs, and contemplating the best way to protect her heart. This silence is an active process, not one of withdrawal but of introspection, as she seeks to protect herself while finding clarity on her next steps. The strength of a woman's decision-making lies in the integration of both logic and emotion, a harmonious balance between the two that allows her to perceive life's complexities with a unique depth. It's a duality that enables her to understand not just the facts of a situation, but the emotional undercurrents beneath. By weaving together the intellectual and the emotional, women create a comprehensive understanding that empowers them to navigate life with greater wisdom. This approach also grants women an unparalleled perspective, one that allows them to connect seemingly disparate elements, choices, consequences, feelings, and actions into a coherent whole. This multidimensional thinking shapes not just their decisions but their entire way of engaging with the world. They are not simply reacting to events but actively shaping their responses, rooted in a profound understanding of both the immediate and the long term. Ultimately, this dual-brained approach allows women to navigate life's challenges with grace and intention. By combining intellect and intuition, they possess a clarity that guides them through uncertainty and complexity. This ability to balance and integrate, to perceive the full scope of a situation, makes their decisions not only more informed but also more deeply connected to their core values. And in this ability to merge thought with feeling, they create a life of intentionality, one that is constantly evolving and growing, ever deeper and more enriched with each passing day. For a man who deeply loves a woman and sees her as more than just a friend, it's essential to act on his feelings without delay. Hesitation can close doors, relegating him to the friend zone, a place that, once entered, is often difficult to escape. Actions speak volumes, far beyond words alone. Thoughtful gestures, unexpected gifts, spontaneous celebrations, reach into the heart of a woman in ways that mere verbal expressions cannot. These small yet profound acts show her that she is not just seen, but valued, cherished, and placed in a significant place in his life. There's a light that dances in her eyes, a warmth that blooms in her smile when such gestures resonate deeply. It's a reflection of shared moments, of sincerity, and of joy, a connection that feels authentic and tender. Beyond the ordinary, these are not just gifts or tokens, they are symbols of something much deeper. An emotional currency that, when offered, creates a bridge of intimacy and trust between them. Such gestures affirm a commitment beyond the spoken word, making the relationship feel grounded in an undeniable truth. Jealousy, too, is a universal emotion that both men and women experience, though the triggers often differ. Men may feel jealousy when a woman's beauty attracts the admiration of others, while women might experience it when they perceive a man's status, wealth, or influence being appreciated by others. This subtle difference in emotional responses serves as a reminder of the varied ways love and attraction manifest. It's a nuanced lens through which both genders see not just each other, but themselves. A woman's smile, for instance, is rarely just an expression of happiness. It carries layers of meaning, reflective not just of her personal joy but of the intricate relationships she nurtures with those around her. Her laughter, her genuine expressions, reveal whether the time spent together truly resonates with her, whether the connection goes beyond casual camaraderie into something more profound. In any relationship, trust serves as the bedrock upon which everything else is built. It is the unshakable foundation that allows love to flourish, remain steady, and weather life's storms. Trust encourages vulnerability, opening the door for both partners to expand their hearts and reveal their truest selves without fear of betrayal or judgment. This mutual openness is what fosters deeper understanding and connection, giving the relationship a quality that transcends mere companionship. Body language becomes an essential, unspoken language between partners, an intimate conversation carried through glances, touches, and gestures. These physical interactions communicate emotions and desires far more poignantly than words ever could. A simple touch, a tender embrace, or a shared glance speaks volumes about the emotions that run beneath the surface. Desire, longing, fear, and affection, all conveyed silently yet with immense clarity. Intimacy, at its core, is not simply about physical closeness. It's an emotional journey that binds two souls together, creating a tapestry of love and trust. It is a delicate dance of understanding, of being seen and heard on a level that transcends ordinary connection. In this sacred space, where both partners can be completely vulnerable and open, love is not just a feeling, it is an ongoing creation, a dynamic force that continually redefines what it means to truly connect with another person. In reflecting on this, one might ask, how often do we allow ourselves to be seen fully, to step beyond the superficial exchanges of daily life and truly show up with all our vulnerabilities and desires? These questions, though simple, carry the potential to deepen not just romantic relationships but all human connections. For it is through true emotional intimacy, the merging of minds and hearts, that the richest and most profound relationships are formed. Intimacy, at its core, is far more than a physical connection. It is a unique language that binds two souls together, offering a gateway to both physical pleasure and emotional closeness. This kind of connection invites each partner to explore and understand each other's desires and needs, opening up avenues for vulnerability and trust. Sexual intimacy is a dance, a symphony of sensations, where partners synchronize their breaths, their heartbeats quickening, and their gestures becoming tender expressions of longing and affection. It creates an environment in which both partners can express themselves freely. Letting go of the barriers of self-consciousness, clear communication about desires, boundaries, and preferences becomes a cornerstone for a fulfilling sexual relationship, transforming the physical act into a profound experience rooted in trust and shared vulnerability. Creativity in these moments is what keeps the flames of love burning brightly, infusing the relationship with excitement and playfulness. Much like an ongoing journey of discovery, it rekindles passion and strengthens the bond between partners over time. The connection between mental health and sexual health cannot be denied. Emotions are intricately linked to physical intimacy. Caring for one's mental health nurtures the intimate aspect of a relationship, allowing both partners to experience closeness on a much deeper level. For women, pleasure is experienced in diverse and intricate ways. For some, gentle stimulation of the clitoris is key. For others, deeper sensations from the vagina or G-spot, or even soft caresses around the belly, can be the gateway to fulfillment. In some cases, emotional resonance itself can create a deep sense of satisfaction. Physical touch becomes secondary to the spiritual closeness that enhances their experience. A woman's climax, the peak of sensation, varies in intensity and duration, influenced by her emotional state, comfort level, and the presence of trust and safety in the relationship. Each intimate experience is unique, a beautiful symphony of sensations that harmonizes the mind, body, and heart. Through this complex blend of emotion and physicality, a woman deeply expresses herself, forging a powerful connection with her partner. In these vulnerable moments, her love, joy, and desires intertwine, reminding both herself and her partner of the limitless possibilities of connection that exist in their bond. A woman's heart is vast and intricate, filled with emotions and insights that reflect her strength and grace. Through every smile, every word, and every quiet glance, she communicates more than words can express, revealing the extraordinary depth of her spirit and the timeless beauty of her soul. The chest area plays a particularly powerful and intimate role in a woman's sense of self-worth and femininity. Whether small, full, or somewhere in between, the form and presence of her chest become deeply tied to how she perceives herself and how she believes others see her. Honoring her body in all its forms is crucial for nurturing her internal confidence. Many women find deep joy in stimulating their chest area, but each woman has her own preferences, sensitivities, and boundaries. For some, it may be the primary source of intimacy, while others may appreciate the experience but value different forms of connection more. Respecting and adapting to these differences is essential for nurturing a fully fulfilling and respectful relationship. Intimacy, therefore, is not just about the physical act, it is a continuous, evolving process where emotional, mental, and physical worlds merge to create a bond that transcends mere attraction. As partners learn to communicate openly and understand each other's unique expressions of love, they embark on a journey of mutual growth and discovery. And in this shared vulnerability, love finds its deepest expression, teaching both individuals that connection is not just about what is seen, but also about what is felt, experienced, and cherished. It's fascinating to consider that the time after exercise could be an ideal moment for intimacy, as physical activity naturally boosts testosterone levels and enhances blood circulation throughout the body. This physiological surge can lead to heightened arousal and deeper satisfaction in sexual connection, allowing partners to reach a level of closeness that feels both exciting and intimate. After sexual intercourse, A gentle and prolonged hug can be incredibly powerful, creating a nonverbal bond. In that quiet moment, words become unnecessary. A simple embrace after intimacy can communicate love, acceptance, and warmth, reinforcing the emotional connection and creating a safe atmosphere where both partners feel they truly belong. What's especially noteworthy is that sensuality doesn't fade with age. Even in later years, intimacy remains a valuable aspect of life for many. Research shows that around 1/3 of women over 80 still engage in sexual activity with their partners, defying the common misconception that desire completely vanishes with age. Physically, a woman's body adapts remarkably well. Although the average vaginal length is between 7 and 10 centimeters, it can stretch up to 200% during arousal, demonstrating the body's incredible ability to respond and bring comfort during sexual activity. This adaptability is a testament to the intricate design of the body, supporting intimacy through the different stages of life. However, each person's journey with intimacy is deeply personal, influenced by a blend of hormones, personal beliefs, and the lessons they have learned along the way. Experiences and cultures shape how we perceive desire and connection. Sexuality often manifests in our subconscious, with studies showing that around 8% of adult dreams revolve around sexual themes. This statistic highlights how deeply sexuality is ingrained in our minds, even when we are not consciously aware of it. Yet, not all relationships with intimacy are simple. Some individuals face significant challenges, such as coitophobia, an intense fear of sexual contact often stemming from unresolved emotional or psychological issues. These fears can create barriers that make it difficult to feel close to a partner, and understanding their underlying causes is essential to addressing them with compassion. Furthermore, hormonal changes in a woman's monthly cycle affect attraction patterns, with studies showing that women may find men with traditionally masculine traits more appealing during fertility windows. This subtle shift underscores the remarkable, often invisible ways in which biology and attraction intersect. However, the emotional dynamics in relationships bring their own complexities. Some individuals may experience selective aversion, feeling distant from their partner despite still being attracted to others. This disconnect can arise from various factors, including relationship issues or personal insecurities that hinder intimacy. While frequent intimacy can enhance overall happiness, studies suggest that beyond a certain threshold, usually around once a week, regular sexual activity doesn't necessarily increase life satisfaction. However, an active sex life is often linked to a more youthful appearance. Observers note that those who engage in regular intimacy tend to look younger, reinforcing the idea that sexual health contributes to vitality and presence. If you're still with me and finding these insights useful, please leave a comment below to let me know you're here, still learning together. In today's modern world, excessive use of social media has been linked to a decline in sexual satisfaction within relationships. Time spent on screens often diminishes meaningful, in-person connections, creating a subtle barrier to intimacy that may go unnoticed until it starts to affect emotional closeness. The allure of virtual interactions can sometimes overshadow real-life relationships, causing partners to slowly drift apart without realizing how deep the gap has become. Moreover, some individuals experience what is known as sexual dissonance, where a disconnect arises between their emotional state and what they believe they should be feeling. This internal conflict can lead to frustration and confusion, making it difficult for individuals to navigate their desires without feeling guilt or a lack of self-confidence. Understanding and appreciating the subtle layers of sexuality, from the influence of hormones to the impact of culture and personal experiences, can deeply enrich relationships. Identifying and accepting these nuances helps create a compassionate and supportive environment where both partners feel respected and valued. Every stage in life brings about changes in both body and mind, but with open communication and empathy, intimacy can remain a meaningful and enriching part of the human experience. The journey of exploring and nurturing one's sexuality, whether through self-discovery or connecting with a partner, is a lifelong process that unveils layers of depth, understanding, and joy, enhancing both the individual journey and relationships. As we conclude this exploration of the many layers of intimacy, connection, and self-discovery. Take a moment to reflect on what resonates most with you. The importance of self-acceptance, or perhaps the beauty of intimacy at every stage of life. There is so much we can learn and bring into our relationships. What is the biggest takeaway for you? What's one thing you've learned today that you feel inspired to practice in your own life? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video valuable, please share your reflections. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more thought-provoking content. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to connecting with you in the next video.